Welcome to Rapid Fire. Today's game is
Nixy and the Seeds of Doom was released on the Commodore 64 at the end of November 2024, a sequel to the 2021 release C64 game Nixy the Glade Sprite. Both games are updated Commodore ports of modern-day ZX Spectrum releases. Most of the same team did this wonderful port to the old breadbox, with both V and Jammer returning doing graphics and audio respectively, and Haplo joining this time on coding. No stranger to Spectrum ports, as seen by his awesome work on The Escape, ported to the breadbox in 2023. You play Nixy again, the Glade Sprite, who has to go on a quest to discover why her home is being corrupted again from outside forces. Her adventure takes her through 40 or so locations in flip screen style as she travels from the Glade forests, castle settings, and deep underground, just like in the original game. It is a flip screen action platformer with lots of areas to unlock or gates to open new areas, plus fruit to collect. You have no defenses, it's all simply about jumping to avoid death in all different forms, such as ghosts, knights, and drowning, and all manner of traps such as disappearing platforms, sparks, and more. It's a very easy game to get to grips with, and with the touch of a spacebar you have access to a map screen where you can figure out where to go next. I also like that each screen represented has its own graphics, making it easier to identify its layout and in turn where to return later to maybe pick up some hidden fruit or get access to a new gate that's just opened. Graphically, it's got the high-res stylings of the original and looks amazing, very detailed, and great uses of color with nice animation as well. Music and sound effects are handled very well. You can have music only, music plus partial sound effects, and ambient with full sound effects, which is a very cool option. Plus the music itself has some real classic C64 vibes and wouldn't have sounded out of place in the many medieval fantasy games that Tim Follin scored. The game isn't huge overall though, and there's a lot of back and forth, but it has such a warm and inviting atmosphere with multiple difficulty settings, it never really gets annoying or tedious. The game is both PAL and NTSC compatible, although PAL is recommended as it was developed specifically for it. The game is also available for free or name your own price, and I'll leave links to Haplo's itch page to pick it up. Enjoy!